Getting into some of the venues, that can be quite a challenge, especially with old buildings and little doorways. I mean, we've gone to some incredible venues on this tour, sort of old churches and old mills and things like that. So, but yeah, certainly getting the stuff in is the first challenge, and then the second challenge is actually putting on the show.
It's that sort of classic saying of taking a big show and putting it into a small space. We're sort of a third of the way through our tour now, and we've been to libraries, village halls, an old textile mill, a converted church, a big wide array of spaces. And it's really important because, like, one of the libraries we were at, for example, in Lancashire, they're due for closure, and people are trying to stop it at the moment, and one of the things is that they're showing reasons why not. Us bringing our show there, for example, it shows that it's not just a place for people to go and get books. It's much more than that. It's a place for the community to actually gather and experience something together, and it does, as cheesy as it sounds, it does genuinely bring communities closer together.
I think it poses a lot of really interesting challenges to take theatre into non-theatrical spaces. So as a technician, in other theatres, it's a bit more set up already for you. So you already have like a rig and house power and places to hang lights that make sense. Whereas on the rural touring schemes, you're put into venues that are more like, you know, old mills and libraries and village halls, and these spaces in these smaller communities, and it's for us to work around that instead of have things given to us, in that sense. So the rig that we've built for this show, we're basically doing our best to bring a show that is the standard of a bigger mainstream theatre into these other spaces.
For us as a company, it's a great way to take a show that we've already done in theatres last year and to sort of condense it into smaller venues and to take it around places that wouldn't normally see shows like this, and to sort of expose it to wider audiences that wouldn't normally get into the big cities and see shows. So it's really rewarding and very enjoyable and tiring.
Great fun, and the set and everything, it's a very ambitious set for touring, but it transforms the space, and that's great.
Rural touring schemes in the north have a mentoring programme because we know that something very special about the work we do in terms of they're non-traditional spaces. We're working with volunteers, we're working with people who really know their jobs but they're not working in the arts, so we come in to help them put on a great night out. And tonight at Helmshore Mill was brilliant because it's such a fantastically atmospheric venue to put anything that's a thriller or anything that's dynamic and scary on in here. And all our work as touring schemes is about elevating companies that are really passionate about getting really close to their audiences but just need a little bit of expert help, and the mentoring programme we did that you guys got involved in was all about that and helping you get connected and get out there so you can tour and tour your shows more widely.